Welcome back to Live to Fish, and welcome to the ferry going out to Harsens Island. Yep, that's right. Today we're going to take a road trip out to Harsens Island, kind of scope it out for the UltraSkiff and see what the launches out here are like. I know there's a lot of back canals and things like that I'm really interested in fishing. Haven't been out here for years. So I figured, hey, it was 32 degrees. It's hovering right around 40 right now. What better time than now to go take a look at it? Come on along. Let's go. Definitely covering some terrain that the Jeep just would not handle alone without the ferry. Okay, so I'm here on the north side of the island, and unfortunately they have signs posted all over that say, "Attention boaters, due to the high water conditions and levels, the boating access is closed." So access is being denied. I'm gonna drive around here and take a look, and it is low, actually. It's not high anymore. You can see water levels have really dropped. I mean, it's probably 6 inches, maybe a foot out there. I know at one time this was probably underwater, but not now. So I'm really not sure as to the status. I'm gonna have to check with the DNR and find out if I'm able to launch the UltraSkiff here. But there are some tire tracks, so somebody's been out here recently, but obviously it's way too shallow to launch a boat there, so they're not high, they're actually pretty low right now. All right, I'm gonna take a look at the that south DNR launch. Well, it's not a DNR launch, I don't think, but it's a south launch. See if that might work better. Okay, just before I got to that north launch area, there is a hunting access that is open. There are no signs here that prohibit anybody from coming through. There's nothing that says anything about no fishing from the bank here either. So it's definitely a little deeper here. I'm gonna take a look here, cast out a little bit, and then I'll head over to that south launch, take a look at the levels there. All right, so I stopped in at another boat access site here on the north side of the island before I head over to the south side. Let's take a look over here, see what we got, and see if it's gonna be good enough for the UltraSkiff to launch. This appears to be open. There's no signs posted that I can see. Let's take a look. All right, so definitely shallow enough for the UltraSkiff to go in and out with ease. And it's got quick access out to the middle channel, which is very cool. That's a sign directing me out there. All right, so that might work pretty good. This might definitely be the place to launch. All right, yeah, get out to the middle channel through there. Excellent. Wouldn't you know it? I don't know if you can see that. Nice little collection of lures up there. People casting a little too high. As I always say, Bud Light strikes again. All right, so this appears to be the lot for the south end here. But there's nowhere to drop in. It's just simply the parking. I'm sure this at one time was probably filled up with water, possibly, I don't know. Yeah, people taking some target practice. Reminds me of the movie Mad Max when they shot the sign. All right. So no vehicles through there. Got a family of geese here. That's a lot of babies. I know, I'm just passing through. Relax. Beautiful family, by the way. And this just looks a little too weedy. Maybe there's something I'm missing. All right, let's backtrack and take a look farther south here. Let's see what else I can find. All right, so I just had to travel a little farther west into the island on the south side here. And here it is, the south launch. Looks like there's additional spots even farther from here. This definitely looks like a prime launching spot right here. Shallow enough grade to slide in and out pretty easy, even with all the weight from the batteries. Should be a lot better than trying to get it up the bank there where I was at that kayak launch, paddle park. All right, let's try a few casts and see if we can get anything right here. All right, fish on. All right, good deal. That's a dink. I'll take it. There, buddy. All right. So first fish out here for the season at Harsens Island. Very little largemouth bass. Beautiful coloring. I'm gonna have to launch him out there. Get him back in. There he goes. He's off. All right. That's first one. All right, so for out here, it's a little bit different because the water's so shallow. It's warming up a little bit quicker. The vegetation's starting to come up a little bit faster. So I'm staying away from some of the spinning lures that I have. Anything that could get hung up. I'm staying away from using the swim baits with exposed hook. I tried the net head. I was just getting nothing but snags. So what I went to out here is the Krackin Craw by Googan Baits. It's in the natural craw color, so you have like a green pumpkin with a blue flake on the top side, and then you have a kind of a silvery flashy underbelly to it, and it's on a 3/0 EWG hook with a 3/16 bullet weight on there, and I have no stopper, so I like to have it slide and knock a little bit. Okay, so I'm out here fishing with the Cabela's Fish Eagle 8-bearing system, 7.1-to-1 ratio. The rod that this combo is on is a 7-foot medium heavy graphite rod. So, and for whatever reason, I keep getting backlashes on this thing, and I have everything tightened down pretty darn good. The wind's kicking up a little bit, but it's not too bad. It shouldn't really be affecting it all that much. All right, let's get another one. Ooh, almost had him. I might try a little swim bait out there. That might work. But I'm not using cranks or spinner baits or anything like that. It's just gonna get stuck in the vegetation. I got him? Yep. Nope, he's off. Another little dink. All right, so they're grouped up over there against the reeds. It's probably not far enough over there to get them. So for some reason, I keep getting backlashes. I had this thing opened up last year. Now I have the braking system almost at max. I have the tension knob to where this thing isn't even falling. Ooh, and look at that Krackin Craw. Just got hit, and well, one of the appendages is gone. Well, let's still fish it with one and see if we can get something. All right, right in those reeds. I've had luck before with just one appendage. That didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. I like to have both those arms on there. Good cast there. I love bait casters and the precision you can get on the cast. All All right, here we're going to give a little demonstration of the Texas rig for the Googan Krackin Craw. This is a 3/0 EWG hook with a 3/16 ounce bullet weight on there. I'm using 10-pound mono with the polymer knot there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the dark side facing out. I'm going to go and poke into the top, well, it'd be the end, but the top of the end. Go down to about this first notch here in the bait, come back out with it, loop it back up, around that bend. And again, I like to go a little bit farther, as I explained before in my other videos. I like to have the bait covering that knot area. This gives it a little bit more strength. Now we're going to go ahead and go back through the bait. Come back up through the center. And then what I'm going to do, you can see here how the hook is resting right on the top there. I'm going to bend it back in and text pose it so the tip of that hook is just kind of touching the skin of that bait to keep it weedless. And that's how you do the Texas rig with the Googan Krackin Craw. And again, that's in the natural color. Let's go see if we can't land another one, and hopefully we won't eat this one. I'm not expecting to get my PB out here by any means. I would hope, I would like to think that's going to happen out here, but I highly doubt it. I still don't understand what's going on with this reel. I have, like I said, the braking system's torqued down, and I have the tension knob tightened down. It's still going way too fast. Drag set a little high, especially for out here. A little bit of sunken structure down where I parked, but it was way too full of muck over there. That's not far enough. I want to get it right up almost on that bank. All right, we are back on the ferry, heading back over to the mainland from Harsens Island, going across the St. Clair River here. And I'm going to try UltraSkiff Park on my way back. I'll tell you what, it's only $12 to get onto the island, and if you haven't been out there, just for the serenity and the tranquility of the island, it is an absolutely beautiful tour to drive around the island. Seeing the architecture of the homes there, it's absolutely incredible. So I highly recommend it. If you get the chance, take a trip out to Harsens Island. Again, $12 on the ferry, can't beat it. Got some parks out there you can spend the day. Very cool. All right, see you on the mainland, see you at the park. There's the other ferry going back over. Sorry for the bird poop on the window. Definitely gotta clean that up. All right, back out here at UltraSkiff Park, otherwise known as Poo Poo Park. Water level's really, really low. It's pretty windy out here. So I apologize for the wind noise. Still haven't gotten a microphone to correct that yet, but I'm working on it, I promise you. The first thing I'm going to throw out here is the Ned rig, Copper Truce Finesse TRD by Z-Man on the PC Fun Spark BFS bait casting reel. BFS is for Bait Finesse System. These are lower profile bait casting reels that will cast lighter lures like this Ned rig without the backlashes you'd normally see trying to haul something this light out on a normal bait caster. I got 10-pound mono in a low vis green. And I'm running this on the Mock Smash medium heavy rod, 6 foot 10 inches in length, medium heavy fast action tip. Nothing with the Ned rig. I'm going to throw out the Kitech swim bait on a 1/4 ounce swim jig head. on the PC Fun Phantom X, paired with the Halo Starlight Pro rod. This rod's that medium heavy. Check your local Walmarts. This one was $160. I picked it up for 60 bucks on clearance. I know there's a lot of people that pick them up for like 15, 20 bucks. It's insane. Good buy. Good rods. No, I don't. I'll give you a hand though. This guy shot me down for some help, so I'm gonna go give him a hand. You got him? All right.
Oh yeah.
Nice job.
Thought I was gonna lose him there for a minute. Look how it got him on the back of the head.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I don't have a net with me.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm glad I was able to get him. Had a silver bass on it. You know, maybe about 1.5 feet down. That's how I've always been nailing them all year.
Nice.
That's time I got a monster bass on it. It's
No
probably
kidding.
like from here to here on my pole almost.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good job.
Yeah, thanks.
So that is it for today's Live to Fish adventures. Thanks for coming along to Harsens Island and also to Rudisell Park in New Baltimore. And time for me to get some yard work done. That cow is staring at me again, isn't it? Anyway, well, again, for those of you new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. For the returning visitors and subscribers, thank you very much for your support. We're well over 150 now. Now on to 1,000. So until next time, be safe, be well, and as always, live to fish. Take care, everybody.